The Crow! We all love The Crow. Trailer for the new Crow's out. Funny, as I say, we all love The Crow. I have run into people who say The Crow doesn't hold up, to which I'm always like, wait, what? So we've heard for years that they were remaking The Crow, to which I was like, well, we'll see. Then a pic of Bill Skarsgård as Eric Draven hit the internet. I was like, I'll wait for the trailer. Now the trailer's hit, and I'm like, I'll wait for the movie until I talk about the trailer. So here we are. This is one of those trailers from beginning to end. You feel like you've seen the movie. Kind of hard not to. The premise of The Crow is simple enough. A guy and his girlfriend are savagely murdered. He comes back as a specter of vengeance to kill them all. Scorpion minus the fire with more guns and gothic tone for the sake of this movie looks like minus the gothic tone. First of all, the Eric Draven character design. Yeah. I don't know. Was no one in the room? Did no one raise their hand and go, might that look a bit too similar to the Jared Leto Joker? Maybe we should not. That's why it's important to have someone in the room who's old enough to remember the early days of the 2010s. It's weird to phrase it that way. But someone who can raise their hand and be like, hey, I was there for the DMC reveal trailer and all the backlash that character redesign got. Maybe we shouldn't do the exact same thing with Eric Draven, only with more face tats. How about we not? And I've seen some counter arguments online saying, look, this is not a remake of the old movie. This is an adaptation of the comic book. But is it? Like, does it feel like the comic book? I know in the comic books there have been different people brought back to life for the sake of revenge. I'm just saying, does this feel like Eric Draven, though? He looks more like someone Eric Draven is coming to kill. Someone who'd be hanging out with Tintin, T-Bird, Funboy, and the rest of the party pals. Say what you want about Joker tats. Say this or that. Does the Joker have a creepy eyeball tattoo on his chest that's so horrifically disturbing you can't look away? No, not that one. That one. There. Nipple eye. I don't know why it disturbs me so much, but by God it does. Now that the trailer's out, I do feel like the conversation around his character design is simply part of the larger conversation around tone and atmosphere. That which makes The Crow feel like The Crow, which is seemingly absent from the trailer. The Crow has a very gothic tone. The original film absolutely captured that in an amazing way, to the point where the atmosphere of this weird gothic city, it's part of the character of the movie. It's its own character in the movie, is what I'm trying to say. This trailer, at least, feels like Florida Joker strolled onto the set of John Wick and ran it through a generic emulator. To be fair to the aforementioned generic emulated John Wick vibe with the Spectre of Vengeance, some of the action looks like it could be pretty fun. Like the dude's behind Bill Skarsgård, where he takes the gun, shoots through himself, and takes the guy out. Looks like they're doing some fun enough stuff with the fact that he can't die, so it looks like he might give himself the Yoshimitsu and stab himself, stab the person behind him. Honestly, I feel like if Bill Skarsgård in this movie was not Eric Draven, he was someone else who was brought back to life to be the Crow character for the sake of vengeance, the character design would probably sit better with fans. They'd probably still scoff at it, sure, but after the trailer, they could be like, well, I mean, some of the action looks pretty fun. We'll see. It's not like it's Eric Draven or anything. Eric Draven's still the protagonist in here, and he was made to look like that because apparently whoever made this movie has never interneted ever, is what it is. Will it succeed in that? Will it live up to the original? I would, like, if I were in Vegas, I wouldn't place my bets on that. We're dealing with Hollywood there. I'm playing the odds. Still, action could be pretty fun. That's all I'm hoping for. After that, I can only be pleasantly surprised. Or disappointed if the action sucks. All right, so the new Crow trailer. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.